Okay, so it's 12:02. Just leaving the theater. We saw Spider-Man Homecoming. I thought it was a good movie. Not my favorite Marvel movie, but I thought it was a good movie. What do you think?
It was really good.
Pretty good. It was probably one of my favorite Spider-Man movies. I'm partial to the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, but this one was right up there. So, we're going to bed. Good night.
Good morning, everybody. It is a nice morning. It's sunny out. The skies are clear. It's still a little bit cool and a little bit windy, but it's supposed to get up to 76, so we'll hope for good things. I did want to show some of you guys. I don't know if all of you have seen this. So, when we got sheep, I made this. I actually made a couple of them. And it is a conduit shepherd's crook. I very seldom use it for the sheep. I oftentimes use it for other things. So like right now, I'm going to use it to hook the pig trough and bring it over here. Like that. Sorry, that was bad camera work. I can do the same thing with over there. Obviously it doesn't reach all the way in, but when they pull the trough a little bit away and I don't want to have to climb the fence, it makes it easy for me to just grab it. So yeah, we got a busy day. We've got some people coming over. We're going someplace later. I will take video as I can. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you in a bit. So I'm keeping milk this morning, and I wanted to feed the pigs because as soon as I'm done with the milk, I go inside. She was not real thrilled that I came over with the milking bucket, left it here, and then went over there. Sorry, Miss Broody. I'm coming back now. So most of our friends just left. Didn't take any video at all, but they were over and played. We had, I'm trying to think how many kids, 4, 8, 11, 17 kids, and 11 other than ours, and then all the adults got to hang out, which is good. Now we're getting ready to later this afternoon head over to some friend's house and hang out with them. So good times. It's beautiful out. It's gorgeous. So I think I've mentioned to you guys before, this is my old work truck. When I used to have a lawn care business, I had this truck and one other truck. And when I sold my business, I gave the truck to my parents because I owed them a certain amount of money and the truck worked for it. So it has outlived its usefulness for them. So, but it needs some things done to it. Like this tire, it's got a very slow leak. So I'm going to fill that up now, but it also has, like, a brake line needs to be replaced, and there might be a power steering leak. So I need to get it into the shop just to see how much it might cost in order to get it to be, a useful farm truck again. Right now I'm just going to fill the tire. So since getting the golf cart working, I really don't drive it much. The kids do, especially when we have friends over. They take them for rides around the property. But it is nice every once in a while to be able to just drive down to the back of the property quick, be lazy and not have to walk down there. Hey guys, I just got finished milking by moonlight. We got home a little bit late from our friend's house, but I knew that we were going to get home a little bit late, so it's not a big deal. I am going to go in the barn. I will explain to you why. Okay, so I'm back in the barn, and when we had bought a cow, when I was considering buying a milking cow, the one thing I'd heard a lot of people say, and I'd read online and stuff like that, was you just need to be consistent. Like, you can milk at 6:30 in the morning and 7:30 at night, but you have to be consistent. So I was a little bit concerned because our schedules are volatile and very busy. Between swimming and other sports, piano, dance recitals, obligations at church, all those other things, like there are some nights where like I wouldn't be available at 7. Wouldn't be able, even if I picked 7:30 or 8:30, it's just like it wasn't going to work. So I did what I could, the best I could. And then when we had our AI tech come over, she's got, I think, a herd of, it's like 6 cows, somewhere between 6 and a dozen cows that they milk. And I'd asked her, about what they do, and she said they're very flexible with theirs. She said, she's never had a cow so engorged where it was a problem. She said, like, if they were planning on going someplace the next day and they could only milk once, they would milk as late as possible, and the next morning the cow would be fine. So tonight I knew we were going to be over to a friend's house for dinner, and I couldn't find anyone to milk, so
I milked this morning at 9:30. Normally I milk between 8 and 8:30. I milked around 9:30, and then we got home around 9:30, so I milked her as soon as I got back. She was fine. I got to milk by the moonlight. Everything was good. So it works for us. I don't know if you're considering getting a milking cow, but the cows are pretty flexible as long as you're, do things within reason. So, I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to go without a day, whole day without milking, because that just wouldn't be kind to the cow. But, within reason, as long as you plan it out and think about things, it'll work. I don't know if you guys can hear the coyotes. I was walking in from the barn. It was really funny because there's a police siren off in the distance, kind of, going wee wee, and then the coyotes started wailing, almost mimicking it. Pretty funny.